Let's see who we got here in the building. What's going on, Sharonda Darden? Happy Tuesday to you. Michelle Jackson, I'm waving right back at you. Teresa, hello. Come on, y'all. Get with me. Presente. Oh, bilingual up in this boy. What's going on, true artist? Brianna, Britt Jag. Oh, my favorite business entity, the Beza Bureau, Boo Zaboo, Boo 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 Boo. Yes. Hello to you. Auntie Evangelist, Deaconess, uh, Man at Arms, Woman at Arms Hall. What's going on, ma'am? Giovanna, what's going on, lady? Akina, got you crazy. Bishop Baltimore, I thank you as always for blessing me with a super sticker. I always appreciate you. Michelle Freeman, hello. Ms. Neek, hello. Yes, can I get 2 wings and a biscuit? I'm sorry, 2 wings, a breast, no biscuit, and a small strawberry Fanta. Extra napkins. Appreciate you. Keisha, hello. B. Nicole, hello to you. Now I don't know why are you talking like the background music is new. This is my it's my staple now. It's my trademark to have background music. Okay. Hi guys. Look at this baby. Hello. Praise the Lord and such and things. Kevin Felton, what's going on? I wish you things stop moving. There we go. Taisha, what's going on? Being cheesy because cheesy is the only way to be. What's going on? Yes, hit the like button. Share the live, y'all. Share the live. Share the live. I'm going to use my haters to promote me. Share the live. Miss Jamesetta, much love and salutations to you. The Infiltrator. Ooh, doesn't sound ominous at all. What's going on? Fright Heart, please. Thank you. Bella Stella. Oh boy. She's always doing alerts work. I know that. I know what that's supposed to be. But my over 40 is kicking in, so I'm just gonna let it be. Oh, everybody just showing all the love and the hearts and the frilly love and more love and some extra love on the side and sprinkle my chicken with some love, please. And yes, more love. It's always good for love. Love is. I forgot the name of the song. I was just getting ready to do it. They're hard in the house for love. Stand up. That's all I can get out. Hey, Nia. Taco Tuesday Titans. I have not had a good taco in a minute. Oh, yes. I'm overdue. I mean, there's never not a reason to have a glass of wine. So, govern yourself accordingly, however you feel. Yeah, share the live, share the live. Cause while they out there playing chess, I'm over here playing goldfish. Uh-huh. They can't fool a fool like me because it take a dumbass fool to know a dumbass fool. So shoot, yup. Mm-hmm. Y'all give me a week because I'm about to go have my cool free sculptural procedure, right? And I'm gonna show up looking like a skinny old white man because I'm gonna get my skin bleached because I'm too dark. I'm extremely dark skinned, and I'm gonna have my teeth fix it. You know, and I'm gonna suck in all this gut right here, and I'm gonna put it all in, and I'm gonna be right. And y'all ain't gonna be able to take me. Y'all ain't gonna be able to take me. Hey, judging me who are? What's going on? Oh, 69. I ain't see you in the comments in a minute. Good to see you. Oh, black. Oh, shoot. You must have had one of them strawberry biscuits, and you got the spirit up in you, and the sugar's running through you, and you felt the need to bless me. I appreciate you. Yep, I'm gonna be an unrecognizable old rich white man. Well, add a W-O to the beginning of man, but that's what I'm gonna be. And I'm gonna be all svelte and sunken in and gaunt. Oh, you guys. Yes, yes, because don't too many people know about that. There's a small little portion of your stomach, and that part of your stomach is the one that makes you hungry and makes you fat. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna let Dr. Nick Riviera. I'm gonna let him cut that part out, and then I'm gonna be able to eat whatever I want, right? And I'm gonna be able to like, because right now I'll try to watch what I eat so I maintain my figure. So once he removed that part of my stomach that make me hungry and fat, I'm gonna be able to eat whatever I want. Like, every time y'all see me, I'm gonna be double fisted with refresher Saeeds and stuff, right? And then I'm always, how people be having like toothpicks or cigarettes hanging out their mouth. I'm gonna have a fried rib hanging out my mouth. Every time you see me, it's just gonna be hanging out like Indeed, indeed, indeed. Now you know you're supposed to come pre-snacked. I don't know why you playing like this your first live. Like I said, I've never give me a buttery roll over a biscuit any day. Did I miss Monica coming in? Oops. She's good. She's good. Crazy as ever. I'm getting on. No, I'm not getting on my nerves. It's making me shake my head. I be like, that's what we doing, huh? Like I went and picked her up from work the other day, and the tank was I don't know. I left it was half empty. And she now before she even get in the car, she talking about what's going on with the tank. I'm like, what's going on with the tank? Why you drove it on E? I'm like, it's half full. I said, how about you sit down before you start fussing about something? How about that? Tell me, shut up, leave me alone. Tell me, you're not tired. I just got off work. Ain't nobody tell you to start fussing and hollering before you even got one cheek in the seat, man. Calm down. I can do with a croissant, when I'm feeling all fancy and Frenchy. Hey, Ramonica, there you are. Well, you got the Gregorian calendar, you got the Aztec Mayan calendar, and then you have the Mother Mackerel calendar. Because you remember, like 5 months ago, the Fibbies and stuff was supposed to be coming to my house next week, right? And so 5 months later ish, no visitors. So, the Mother Mackerel calendar it's a thing of its own. Hmm. Ooh, chicken biscuit with strawberry jelly. I don't know. I can't. Right, the one that was supposed to be ready by December, but then it turned out it was going to be between December and April because we were still waiting on the finest of Compton marble for the counters, and exotic teak wood all the way from the jungles of Chicago. And I guess they're still in transport. So let's see who else. Olivera, what's going on? And I bet you can make them from scratch, can't you? Tracy Party, what's going on? I'll be telling my mom, I'll be like, you are not happy unless you fussing about something, right? Like, girl, calm down. Or like yesterday I had a doctor's appointment, so I went and supposed to get her from work at 2 o'clock. So it was like 1:30, and I was just wrapping up at the doctor's office. And so she had said something. I texted her. I said, I'm just getting ready to leave the doctor's office, so I'll be there in a minute. And now, one thing, anytime I've had to pick up my mom from work, I've always been on time. I think I was late one time, and she let me have it. I've always been on time before time picking her up. So I was like, okay, yesterday's not gonna be any different. So I was low fly speeding down the freeway, so I can be on time because I know she be ready when it's time to get off work. She'd be ready to get off work. She'd be ready to go. She'd be ready to go 5 minutes after she punched in. So I ain't trying to make her stay. And so I'm speeding. Hey, it was good, D Hicks. And so um I'm flying. You know, I mean, I ain't flying fat. No, I ain't flying above everybody else, but I'm flying. And so she get a text message. She must have sensed me in the spirit. So the text message said, wait, because I want to get it right. Oh yeah, so I said I'm about to leave the doctor's office. It says, K, do trying something different here. So what I would like is to have a few people come up on the panel, and my intention is to utilize such prestigious news and journalistic outlets such as the Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked and the Ball Alert and just discuss some random hot topics that's been purveying the interwebs and just get some panel opinions and such about these things here. So, hey Rebecca, you actually are not late. We been doing our intro seductions and stuff like that, and just kind of shooting from the hip. We ain't started yet. Hello. Let me cut this off. Turn this up. BB, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear your melodious, mellifluous voice now. Yes.
Yay!
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. I've missed you.
Likewise. It's been a minute, actually.
It's been a hot ass minute.
Yeah, I just realized I haven't done a panel in a minute. I've just been solo showing.
I'm getting ready for the Fibbies to come knock on my door tonight now.
I'm saying, I've had my lunch and my bags packed for like the last 6 months, and you know, I just end up eating my lunch and making a new one in the morning. Cause yeah,
That's all you can do,
Cause
They coming for us. I'm just saying.
I've been patient.
Me too.
Ready to defend
I
my
haven't been at
lawsuit
work.
and
Just
my
sitting back.
yeah. I even stocked up on some more chicken bouillon.
Not the chicken bouillon.
Yeah,
I told my husband. I said you gotta keep my commissary fat because I like the snacks.
exactly. Honey buns ain't cheap these days.
Sure ain't.
Okay,
And
so
I just love me a good honey bun.
honey bun. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, and hopefully, I get some other people to join the panel. Stop being wussies. As you see, we
Come
not
on to
playing
jail
dummies.
with us. Come to prison.
Yes.
That have to be.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hold on. I have my head wrapped. I have my bun going and my hair wrapped. I'm de-stressing from the day, and I had to cuss me a couple people today, but
look.
my life's
Speaking
a
of,
little different. But
so my last call of the day, this man get on, and he is one of those pompous black folks. Come on here, ow.
mhm.
One of them pompous black folk. I think he was the original Heathcliff Huxtable. Anyway, so he get on the phone, he making his jokes. So I'm doing my insurance quote, and so I asked him um, what type of work he did. He's pretty much like, I don't think that's any of your business. And I'm like, I beg your pardon. He was like, yeah, that's being a little invasive. Evasive in my information. It's too much information. And it has nothing to do with insurance. So I go into my little spiel. I'm like, it's for rating and discounting purposes. It's to give you the best rate. Well, yeah, I just don't think this has anything to do with insurance. I mean, when I applied for my house, they didn't ask me what I did, and I'm like, well, 1950s, a long time away from now. Things have changed, and so I mean, he was like really adamant about not answering the questions. I was like, so I guess you're not going to answer, your highest level of education. He was like, you guessed right, because that has nothing to do with. So I mean, after a certain point, and I'm telling him that all the questions we ask is basically public information, and depending on what website I go to, I can find out these answers. And so I don't know what the big deal is. And he
So
was
you
like,
might
"Why?"
as well tell me.
He was like, it's just you're digging too much." And I said, well, you know what? Sounds like you're not going to answer these questions. So I think this is a good time to, just kind of disconnect this call. And then he still wanted to continue to argue with me. I said, well, you know what, sir? You got a valid point. I said, but it's been pleasure talking to you because we're not going to see eye to eye. So I'm getting ready to get off this phone. You have a good night. That pissed him off because he was like, you too, click. I'm good because I'm logging off after this, so I'm good.
Can I tell you, like, it's sad when your boss knows you so well. And when your boss knows the petty shit that flies out of your mouth on a daily basis. Let me show you something that my boss made for me the other day. Give me like 2 seconds.
All right.
Employee, because if you mess with me, you're going to fuck around and find out, right? See if you can read this.
I match energy, so you decide how we gonna act. I love it. I need
She
that shirt
said,
in my
I saw
life.
it and thought of you. I said, oh.
I need that shirt in my life. Yes.
I'm talking mad shit to people for the last 2 weeks. I've been talking hot shit. The overtime's been wonderful. Don't tell me it's over. I mean, you could open overtime. I'm gonna exhaust every minute of it, especially my overtime rate is stupid. But yeah,
See, it'd be in my heart to do overtime, but it's just like my calls are so back to back, and it takes a certain level of mental fortitude to deal. Like I write insurance for 30 states. That is 30 states worth of personalities, regional
yes.
and all that. Especially
anytime I see anything from Louisiana come across my head, I just cringe.
New York, Maine, and Massachusetts.
Ooh.
Them attitudes, I can't. I know I love New York, but on the phones, no ma'am. Because 2 things I hate is to be overtalked and to be interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all manage to do both at the same time.
Yeah, I just can't do that. Now, no offense to anybody from Louisiana, but y'all lot. Their attorneys down there ain't nothing but fucking snake salesmen. And they always talk to you, hey, sugar, how you doing today, sugar? First of all, let me stop you. I'm not your sugar.
Flat out.
What do you want? So yeah. I understand. BB's been busy. I ain't been. I feel bad because I ain't really been in the Discord the way I like. Because I be in real, actual meetings, Zoom meetings, in mediations, and things like that. So
BB don't be having people.
I be talking to real people. Ooh, and judges and arbitrators and attorneys and. That's why I'm waiting on the Fibbies, baby. I'm waiting on the Fibbies. Come,
real professional.
I got something for you, baby. I'm waiting on you, baby. This the wrong state to try to play that bullshit in, baby. I got something for you.
You know what? I was gonna say that maybe common sense has come to play, but there's no such thing as that when it comes to Mother Mackerel.
She too busy. She's focused on that she finna get. Cause you ain't finna have no surgery. She finna get that ice sculpting. They're gonna take all her money for that ice sculpting. It ain't gonna work because he gonna take her fat ass right back on down to Lee's Chicken and add that fat right on.
Now don't mess around and be like Linda Evangelista, all deformed and stuff like that, can't even work no more. She covered from head to toe. The only thing that's exposed is her hands and her face.
She might as well came to Dallas and let that chick fill you up with that cement she been putting in people's asses for all these years. Hell.
Yeah, she said they did that to her, and then she got like lumps and like nerve damage and like she's unrecognizable now, like
I
body
mean,
wise.
that's crazy. I don't know why people be fucking with their face,
You know,
their body. God made you that way for a reason. You got to be able to learn to look. I can understand you want to tweak a few things. Don't get me wrong. You know,
right?
if I had the money, I'd lift some stuff. But I mean, but when you get it into rearranging your face and you got a new nose every 6 months and you got fillers, and on the record, can I just say that I applaud Black China for taking all
But
that stuff out of her face. Because
yeah,
she is way prettier now than she was before. I think now that she took all that shit out of her face.
yeah.
I'm
But
just
even
saying.
when she first started the surgeries, it still didn't look bad until she got that like I don't know jaguar look where it was all
It's like the cheekbones was.
like she was gonna poke somebody's eye out with them cheekbones and yeah,
Well, you know what I learned back in the day, what they used to do, why those Hollywood actresses used to have those like high cheekbones and stuff.
mm-hmm.
They would have their back molars taken out just so that their skin could fall. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
between their teeth, so they have definition. Bitch, I need my teeth. No, no. And then when you get old, you can't eat and chew and do shit. You just
because I ain't no vegetarian. I like my meat. I need to be able to mash it.
I'm carnivore. I needs me a good old steak.
I
Chicken.
can't. Yeah, no, I'm good.
I can't have
Oh,
the
okay.
pork.
I want to
Give me
show
headaches.
this. Uh, so that's
Oh my god.
a portion of her after the cool sculpting.
Oh Jesus.
Yep. She said
That
within
poor
3 months,
girl.
started noticing bulges at her chin, thigh, and bra area, and the same areas she went to shrink were growing and hardening, and then they turned numb.
I mean,
She
you
got
can't say what you won't do if you have money, but I couldn't do something like that to myself, knowing that it may look good now, but in a couple years, that's gonna.
yeah. Speaking of Black China, now I've never been able to stand her mama. Tokyo Tahitian Tree Tony, I can't stand her.
You mean
But
Tokyo Tiny, Tokyo Tony,
but
Tokyo,
ever since Black
to-
China's converted over to Angela, she been dogging her out even more, talking about it's just for ratings and just for promotion
because
and
the check stop.
talking about that bitch still Black China. I don't care what she say. I don't care how much you take out of her ass. She's still Black China. And then she posted that video of her up in the Motel 6,
I saw
hiking her
that.
legs up on the wall, pumping the wallpaper.
Fix it, Jesus.
I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Attention, because Black China has cut her off. There is no more money to be gotten or been gotten by her mama through Black China. Because, Black China then converted herself over to God and she's trying to do right by her kids. And Tokyo ain't never been a good mama to her. Okay? Let's just, so, so let's just,
I mean, why?
I can't even say it's drugs though. I can't even say it's drugs with Tokyo. She's just envious of her own fucking child.
Why are you airing and popping your prehistoric puswana on these people's $22 wall? It already
Cause
got come
she a
shots.
hood bitch. She a ghetto ass hood bitch. And I wouldn't be surprised if her old nasty ass ain't on that Freak Me documentary that's finna come out.
I mean, we already got Kanye on there, so
Trina.
somebody said Yolanda Adams is there. I'm like, that is not
That was
damn
not
Yolanda
Yolanda
Adams.
Adams, y'all. Trina even said that was not Yolanda Adams. That was not
I'm like,
Yolanda Adams.
not my. I like in the '90s. My Yolanda Adams had the good little mushroom bowl cut. She had on her
Mm-hmm.
conservative suits, and she was singing about Potter's house. She was not at the Freaknik bent over, looking over her shoulder.
No. Child.
I can't. I can't.
And if any of y'all out there was there, I'd be quite scared for your children to watch that documentary because
Somebody posted a meme of Mama Joyce when she was sneaking into Phaedra's attorney's office with the trench coat and the scarf and the sunglasses, talking about if you see somebody coming to work after the Freaknik documentary, you know what's up.
oh, I'm looking hard too to see who I know.
Oh Jesus! So these would be like these would have to be like my aunts and uncles and stuff like that because at the height of Freaknik, I was just a little too young to be there, but
I think I was
yeah.
15. When was the Freaknik?
Ooh, early '90s.
7, 8.
Let's look it up.
I don't know. I know my ass wasn't in Atlanta at that time.
Freaknik dates. Is it Freaknik's 9th? Yeah, it's in the
Real
90s.
shit, Kimmy. There was a whole lot of fucking whoever men is on there grabbing coochies and doing. I really hope you got your affairs in order because y'all about to get aired out.
So Freaknik started initially in the 80s. It started in 83 as a small little picnic type of situation. And then it blossomed to the evangelistic religious event that we have, come to know and love. All right. So in 98, the Atlanta Committee for Black College Spring Break asked Atlanta not to allow Freaknik to return to the city. So yeah, in 98, I just turned 18.
I graduated high school in 96. I was 17.
Majority of
Damn,
my
I'm old.
done pre cameras and social media and stuff like that. So yeah.
We didn't have Freaknik. We had the Shaw. We had Chris Shaw. So we would go on Saturday nights and do nigga shit and run from the police and that's another story time another day.
Wait. Who is this?
Who is it?
I will not shut up, Supreme Emperor.
Wait a minute. How are you the Supreme Emperor? Oh, fucked around and found out, didn't you?
Oh.
Look cynical. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't no 50s around the corner. Shit, I'm just trying to make it to 45. Hell.
Flat out. But what was I gonna say? Oh, for us it was Belle Isle Park. And you riding around, big ass circle, then you park, get out, got your drink, put your music on, your Daisy Dukes and your beehives and your cross colors and all that good stuff, and
See, Saturday night is when you went to stroll and Mac and do whatever. Sundays were for the low riders and the car clubs and all that out there. And Saturday night was what it was. It's like you had a routine. You got up Saturday morning. You got your car washed. You got your hair done. You got your nails did. You went to the mall, got your little outfit because you knew about 9, 10 o'clock that night you was gonna hit the show and you was gonna find you a baby daddy for the weekend.
Yeah, flat out, just for the weekend.
So you fucked around.
All right,
he wouldn't go away.
All right, so first Hawt Toppits.
Okay.
Nope, that's not what I want to do. Where are we at? Okay, add a stream. There we go. Krishan, giving a little shout out to her sweet angel. So my hey sweet angel, I can't wait till you get here. You gonna help me to be the best to me. I'm looking forward to you, bud. The fact it's precious to know you right here with me is beautiful. Now, someone in the comment said, "Well, babies are babies change, a parent. Babies can change a parent depending on A, the motives for having said baby, B, their mental capacity or limits, and B, who they are as a person. Because if you don't want to change, or if you don't think you're doing nothing wrong, then the baby is not going to change what you think is a good situation. So, I mean, especially now in these days, there's so many stories we got about people just killing their newborn babies just because the baby daddy didn't get them a biscuit at Popeyes.
Or
And
killing a
so,
baby because they challenged.
so a baby at one point, maybe years ago, you could say a baby, makes you grow up. But no, if you don't want to change, or like I say, if you don't think nothing wrong, a baby is just going to be an additional person in your bullshit.
I hope that this is my hope. I hope that something in her clicks and says, this shit ain't what I need to be. I need to remove myself and focus on my child.
Mm-hmm.
And not be drinking and smoking and fighting this nigga every 5 minutes. Because what's going to end up happening, if they rumbling and fighting with that baby, the first time the police come, guess who comes next?
CPS.
Yeah. I really hate for that to happen because I believe a child needs to be with their mother.
Of course.
But if she's in a position where she's still drinking and smoking and doing whatever, I hope she has care set up for this child. I hope that in this time that she's not drinking and smoking, that she's able to kind of detox and clean up her life. Because you can't be fighting nigga 9 months pregnant. That's not going to work. Y'all can't be pushing each other and throwing vases and glasses and stressing each other out. He's part of the problem too. She's part of the problem. They both part of the problem.
Oh, yeah.
So there ain't no him over her. It's both of them together is chaos.
Pretty much.
And I'm stressed out for that baby. I really am. And I'm stressed out for that child at the end of the day. Because I'm stressed out listening to this shit. Like,
all I can do is pray that when that baby is born, that we leave some extra brain cells and some common sense. Be like, I need to change my whole life pattern because I'm not responsible for someone who did not ask to be brought here and someone who can't fend for themselves. I need to look out for this little boy or this little girl. So let me get my ish together.
I don't know if anybody who's watched any of Krishan and Blue show on Zeus.
I refuse.
I have, because I need to know why y'all are like this. She comes from a home where her dad used to beat on her mom. And he used to beat on them. So at the end of the day,
love is.
Right. But I hope she gets some sense and something in her changes for the better of that baby. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Wow. Yeah, so to her, that's normality. That's how we express our love and affection.
Oh, you don't love me? You love me? Pow, pow, pow. Okay, you love me. You black my eye. That's how you show me you love me.
He don't love me. He don't love you if you ain't got no marks on your forehead.
This ain't Ike and Tina Bardu. Ike would be ashamed of this shit.
Look here. Could you imagine Ike and Tina in the age of social media?
Ike would be canceled, past, oblivion.
It ain't funny, but damn, could you imagine? Could you imagine Tina going live on Instagram like this? I don't know who this nigga think he is. But I got
baby,
for
I
him.
could have him. I could be like, what you say, bitch? What you say, bitch? You better get your ass in there and sing them damn songs.
Oh,
Their ass is gonna be just like Krishan and
my dad told me back in the day when he was in the Navy in Los Angeles, my Aunt Darlin, she used to have people over her house because she lived off of Broadway. Well, Ike and Tina was over there one day, and because back in the day, everybody hung out at everybody's house and did whatever. So my dad came in there, and he said immediately, Ike was like,
yeah.
And just like would not take the nigga stare off of him. My dad was like, I knew that nigga was crazy then. He said he ain't even got out of that house.
Like, are you there?
He said,
okay.
What?
Ike was on that shit. So he was on that real white girl back then.
That uncut boy.
Mm-hmm. So y'all seen the post on the Shade Room with Hazel talking about stop playing with my mama.
Hey, stop, because that's my next topic.
Yo.
That's literally the next thing I was getting ready to bring up. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Kmart,
Real shit. Hold on.
Kmart and Countess Vaughn responded.
I thought that bitch made a peach cobbler or an apple cobbler. It wasn't until I started reading the comments that shit was mac and cheese, bitch.
But my thing is,
the comments.
Hazel Lee, she went too damn deep. Nah, talking about because she left a comment talking about the way them thyroid eyeballs popping out of your head. I would think you would think anything looks good. I think Willy Wonka having auditions for Oompa Loompa 3. Go look at that.
She might want to chill. Countess will whoop her ass. She might want to chill.
Look here.
She might want to chill because Countess in the city. She'll whoop her ass.
Now, you was the same one that got your ass handed to you by Iyanla Van Zant repeating your damn lyrics. Pop my butt. Pop my butt. With Rosa Parks and Harriet Tubman appreciate those lyrics.
Secretly.
But how is she talking about somebody when she got her nose done?
I sing that song sometimes when I'm cleaning the house. I'll be like, pop my butt. Pop my butt.
You know what? Go to bed.
Y'all was like, can you repeat those lyrics for me? Pop my butt. Pop my butt.
But how is she talking about her? Didn't she get surgery? Like more than one surgery?
I mean, look at the picture.
Didi, I know you got the other half when she tried to come after Tamar.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She said the only Braxton we
recognize is Tony.
I saw that.
You might not want to go there with Tamar because
we already know she got a loose ass mouth.
Tamar said, I didn't even know.
But Tamar said right here, well, dang, I thought it was an apple crisp. She Snazel E responded back, the only Braxton that we recognize is Tony.
Tamar said I had to look it up. See, I really got dissed by a person. I got to look it up.
I mean, Hazel Lee looked like the lost Thundercat at this point. No,
Hazel Lee looks like that damn that Muppet. What's the one without the bang? Not the girl with the the one.
Janice.
Hey, man. Yeah, hey, man.
Side ponytail.
Yeah.
Big ass eyebrows and the bangs.
Snazel E should be the poster child of what not to do for plastic surgery. Okay, this bitch went to a whole nother country to have her ass done and ended up getting sick and almost losing her damn kidneys and her spleen.
Let me stop reading these comments. Somebody wrote, and the greens were made in 1982. You hear me?
There you go.
Somebody wrote, and the greens.
Somebody wrote, it does look like apple pie.
Yo, somebody wrote, and the greens were made in 1982. I'm fucking dead. They play too much.
I mean, that does look like apple cobbler.
I ain't gonna lie, all of these sides look dry, but hey, if you don't want people coming in, stop posting it for us to see.
That looks like apple was it
That shit look
brown
like
apple brown Betty?
that looks like
So
that shit looks nasty as hell. Who
This
she
is the
cooking for?
comment
Ain't
right
no
here.
nigga.
To my everybody's so
Is that supposed to
creative.
be jambalaya with dogs?
Yes.
Hold on. Everybody, oh look, everybody's so creative.
I love
This
her.
bitch made an apple crisp mac and cheese. Oh,
Apple
what is she
peach brown
doing? Oh,
Betty.
is she spinning it? Yeah, just stir just a little bit more.
She's like, you don't have any cheese?
But
I
did
don't
she
care.
use
Just
hot
put in
dog?
whatever looks yellow.
Did she use hot dogs for that jambalaya?
Looks like.
Not the bar S hot dogs, bitch. You is fired.
she acting like people talking about her mama and not the
You
correctional
ain't had no
facility
money to
today.
get no anguille sauce,
I cannot.
anguille sausage.
And the Lula
Girl.
sausage, I love Andalula.
Oh, the chicken one go hard. But
And the
yeah, I love
chicken
her.
tastes like
Everybody's so
wood.
creative. Oh, look.
Like, oh, you don't have cheese? That's okay. Just use some mustard and whatever else is yellow.
It ain't easy.
Just mix it on in.
Get your kids involved.
Look, I got my whole office on that lady. Put up a new claim. I'll
It
go,
ain't
oh,
gonna
look,
go down
everybody's so
easy
creative.
if it ain't cheesy.
Somebody decided to
All
run
right.
from the police and take out 2 utility poles and kill their passenger.
Somebody said, I'm so tired of Grandma Hazel. I cannot with these comments. Let me get my ass out of the shade room.
Let's see.
That shit do look like a litter box. That looks disgusting. And you need to be fired like Paula Patton got fired that time she tried to fry that chicken. No.
Ooh, that was so tragic.
How the hell you put the chicken in the grease and then season the fucking grease? Make that shit make sense on some level.
Yeah.
Them wasn't greens. That was spinach. Or
Because
kale. It probably
when you
wasn't
grow,
greens. That was
grow
kale.
up with a
That was
Caucasoid mother and no other black influence, it is what it is.
oh, my stomach bubbling.
Oh, I like him too. He funny.
I love him to best. What is we doing?
Okay, so next one is not going to come up, but the whole Dr. Jill Biden LSU Iowa situation. BB, I know you got something to say, so let's go.
I don't rock with your wife. He should have shut her damn mouth. And somebody should have told her that's not how this shit works. The winner goes to the White House and include everyone. See, that's that powder, that Caucasus shit right there. Oh, let's invite everybody, but everybody didn't win.
Do you think it's covert racism or unintentional racism?
It started with the whole the shit with the girl doing this shit to the girl in her face. Okay, the little white girl was doing this shit to that girl all throughout the game. When LSU came up and that girl did that shit back, oh, she's aggressive. She's this, she's that, and Jill hopped right on that shit. It was like, oh, they both get to be invited to the White House. No, that's how that works, baby.
Not how this works. Not how any of this works.
That's why they going to the Obamas.
Is that true?
I don't know, but I wouldn't put
I
it
know
past
she said, Michelle, we'll come to your house.
I'm pretty sure Michelle said, open doors, baby. What you want?
Flat out. Let me know when.
Okay, on a side note, I'm scared as hell because that Evil Dead commercial just popped on again. And it kind of gives me the willies. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to block the TV from my peripheral. I'm sorry, that shit is scary. Okay.
So
Yeah,
do you think Angel was wrong in her response or how she responded? Like when she said, I'm not accepting your apology.
Right, as she shouldn't. Because that should have came out. Shouldn't have came out of her in the first damn place. Period. Point blank and period.
The easy question.
I'm with Angel. I don't accept your apology because you shouldn't have said it to make me have to accept your apology. You shouldn't have said it where you had to apologize for what you said.
Okay, I get that. Now, easy question. If you think the roles were reversed and LSU lost, do you think we would have gotten a participation invite to the White House?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Now, if Barack was in office, yes, because that's the kind thing to do. And it would have been more genuine at that point. But no.
Got it.
We wouldn't have got there wouldn't have been no invite. Wouldn't have been no invite. There would have been, next year, girls. Sorry, girls. Next year. And they would have had a big fucking to do at the White House for them.
Here's some Girl Scout cookies. Better luck next year. Now y'all done fucked up. Ain't nobody being invited to the White House no more.
Well,
we can get on Zoom and have a quick
default invite. You shouldn't have to default invite nobody to the White House neither. I'm just saying, shit ran a little bit different when Barack was in office. For y'all can remember, shit ran a little bit different. Clinton was in office.
He did.
Those were our two black presidents, Bill Clinton and Obama.
It did run a little different.
Ooh, remember when Clinton was in office and gas was $1 and everybody got their full income tax back and there was none of this stupid shit going around and you could afford to live and eat and breathe and you could get a car every 6 months and you wanted to. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
$1 and change for a gallon of gas, Extra value meal at McDonald's was actually a value and a meal.
Right. A large was an actual large and not a
displaced medium.
Because anyway.
Oh, let's see. What else do I have?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't McDonald's used to have extra large sodas?
Yep. They had.
I thought McDonald's.
I remember they had. I don't know if it was called an extra large fry or was a family fry, but it was the extra large cup for the pop, but it was filled with fries.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
That's a lot of damn fries.
You can't get now. You get 3 fries in the damn small ass little package they give you now. But all right, I'm gonna show
5 fries.
Back when there was variety. Remember there used to be variety. The $1 menu was actually the $1 menu. Now the $1 menu is now the $2.
It's the dollar up
the
menu.
$1 menu now the $3 menu.
It's the $1 and up menu.
Well, you need to bring that extra large soda back then. I don't need you trying to police me and how much soda I can drink. So that's why if I get something at McDonald's, I don't get a drink. I go across the street to Sonic where I can get a Route 44 and be happy.
Don't let it be.
But I shouldn't have to do all that. Because I damn sure don't eat Sonic food.
Nah.
I go there for the drinks.
I eat some of their sides. Like they had some with barbecue tater tots. They had like the barbecue season on it. Those are pretty decent.
Those are bomb. Those are bomb.
And I get an occasional corn dog if I'm feeling, kind of kiddish. I get a
When they
corn
50
dog.
cent through the app, yeah, what about $5 worth of corn dogs and come home, me and the
Pretty much,
dog, beat and share the corn dogs. Yeah. But
well,
I'm
I'm
very
just as
limited
happy.
on what I eat
Yeah.
for
But
Sonic.
other than that, I go straight for the drinks.
Now, the high C orange tastes different now they brought it back.
At McDonald's,
Yes.
not to me.
To me, it tastes different. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I love me some orange Fanta, but I like my orange Fanta from Sonic. But I don't care for it.
All right.
I don't know.
Next
The high
topic.
C orange has a good taste.
Very whatever. Twitter goes in on Beyonce and accuses her of failing to support Chloe Bailey's new album.
Oh
She
my
thinks she's
God.
above promoting anything.
She's Beyonce. Why should she have to promote anything? Beyonce doesn't promote her own albums.
She really don't.
So, and then wait a minute. And if she would have stepped in, hold on, let's play devil's advocate here. If Beyonce would have stepped in and promoted this girl's album, then what? Would she have accomplished what she accomplished on her own or by the help of Beyonce? Wouldn't you in your first album coming out want to do that's something you want to do on your own to say, hey, I stood on my own 2 feet and promoted my own shit. I didn't need to go to my mentor.
Because then Beyonce promotes it, it goes triple platinum. I was going to be like, oh, it only went triple platinum because Beyonce endorsed it.
Right. Because if you think about it like this. How many people come up under other artists promote their shit, the album is quadruple platinum, and then they come out with their second album and nobody promotes it, and it flippity flops.
Flop, flippity flop, flippity flop.
But
I mean, hell, Akon discovered Lady Gaga. Akon didn't promote Gaga.
Exactly. Gaga blew the fuck up.
Usher discovered Justin Bieber. He wasn't out there, buy Justin's album. No. He the next New Kids on the Block.
No. And Justin blew the fuck up. And stay blew up.
Pretty much.
But why is it that Beyonce has to support her artists? The girl is a replica of Beyonce in the first place. I said it. She moves the way that Beyonce moves. She's young, but she's overly sexual with her stuff.
And the thing is, Beyonce didn't come out being overtly sexual and nasty.
No.
She morphed into that over years.
Yes.
Chloe flipped the switch overnight when she didn't have a proper career. Like Chloe and Halle was just starting to blow up or get mainstream notice, and all of a sudden now you humping the flow to Black Power anthems.
Right. Well, okay. Give me a second, because that irked my soul a little bit. Okay.
Sun in the sky.
You know how I feel. No. You ain't never heard Nina Simone perform that rubbing on her coochie. No. Grinding on the floor. No. I get you trying to make a name for yourself. You Normani, then you failed.
I'm patting my pussy while singing for freedom. You know how I feel. No, ma'am. I don't know how you feel. I never will.
Next thing you know, she be stringing strange poop, patting her puss.
Probably patting her for a reason, but I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is Normani came out that one award show and she did like a bomb ass job and she performed a song that nobody heard and then she withered away into non-existence.
Pretty much.
Chloe, I get them mixed up. Chloe, the hood rat one, came out and popped her puss to Nina Simone. Everybody was like, okay, go sit your ass down somewhere.
It's what you're doing.
The other sister, the cleanly, pure sister,
Ariel,
with the venue out. Disney said, you ain't finna be on stage popping your pussy like your sister.
Disney
That ain't
princesses don't pop they pee.
Nope.
I don't think Haley would do that anyway.
Nah.
'Cause she was always the quiet one.
Yeah. Like I said, she just flipped the switch overnight, and it was like you got to morph and grow into
that.
That you just don't
look. Okay, Beyonce had Destiny's Child all these years. She had a sexiness to us, but it wasn't overtly sexy. It wasn't until she came out with Crazy in Love that she kind of did that, the booty popping and the gyrating and all that.
No,
that
became her, she was still like conservative-ishly dressed.
Right. But that became her shtick.
Yeah.
And so when she performed to this grand scale. So everybody's like, oh, damn, Beyonce's finna perform. What's she finna do now? She's being lowered down to a stage at MTV and to do, what I'm saying? It was a progression. Hold on. Don't fuck around and find out. I'm sorry, I'm watching the NBA. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, but it like you said, it was a progression. It wasn't just bam, bam, pow, 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 pow. Here you go. It wasn't all that. It was no. Yeah.
And somebody, I forget where I was reading, and they said that the audience that Chloe and Halle built is not the audience that's going to like this album that she got, and the album that she's trying to the audience she's trying to go for with this album is already familiar with her other persona, so they're not buying it. They're not buying it as genuine or actual evolution she put on this character.
Yeah, it's just Can I throw a doozy out there real quick?
Always.
It's like Lotto. Mulatto, we know from Rap Game. Look at her. She started out like a little, conservative thugstress who could rap and write her own rhymes, and now she's a hood rat.
That's a lot of the rappers. I mean, rappers and singers nowadays. A lot of them.
But
I mean, if you really want to go there, look at one good old Nicki Minaj. I mean, when she came out initially.
But Nicki was who Nicki is when she first came out. Nicki wore the sexy stuff, and she wore, she popped her ass, and she did this, and she wore the wigs, and she talked crazy, and she still does.
No, I'm talking about the initial mixtape Nicki with the black hair and the Barbie chain and the bangs and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Look at Lil' Kim.
When she's supposed to be bisexual, and then she was like, yeah, not really. I just stick to dick.
Yeah. She's talking shit. Little Kim is a slut from the 90s.
Will always be one.
You know the reference, you know what?
But for real though, when she first came out, yes, she was talking that shit,
I ain't gonna lie to you,
and all of that. But she didn't dress like that. But she didn't dress like that.
All we talked about 12th grade year was Little Kim's hardcore album. Because we ain't never had that. We didn't talk like that as women. She told this nigga to eat her panat. What? She told us we don't want it tonight. Eat
my pussy right.
That hardcore album was.
She said what? Don't want it tonight.
Hands down, her best one.
From the time Little Kim came out with Junior Mafia, she has morphed into 17 different white women.
She is now Little Kimberly.
She is little, but her thighs and her ass are bigger than her entire body.
That's true.
How does that work? When she was tiny back in the day.
A bodysuit or some booty shorts.
She was like this when she first came out. But now she's like this.
Yeah, she had no shape when she first came out.
You can't tell me that ain't silicone injected.
That is the remains of Biggie's ashes in her ass.
I'm with you, Budget. I used to think Little Kim used to be so pretty when she first came out because she was this little chocolate girl she was cute, but she wasn't too cute. Okay, I get it. She wanted her boobs done, so she got her boobs done. I respect you on that, but she should
She
have
changed
stopped.
her face. She had surgery. She had boobs done. She changed her skin color. She did all of it.
To me,
She was
she was fine until the Labella Mafia era. That's when
yes. No matter what people say, when she got the blonde wig and she was
that was the second album. That
super
was Notorious
tiny and
K.I.M.
big old titties and smile waist. Yeah, she was too
Labella
much.
Mafia was the Jump Off and Magic Stick.
That's still my
By
song.
then, I think she had got like her first or second nose job, but she was still recognizable. You could tell she had some work done, but it
Yeah.
was low key enough that she still looked like the little Kim we loved.
But then her nose became Michael Jackson-ish. It became
Yeah,
really, 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 really tiny, and you could see her nostrils a
So
lot. Like,
cute.
yeah. By the time we got to the Naked Truth when she was getting ready to get arrested, she was Kimberly Kardashian at that point.
Not Kimberly Kardashian.
Yeah,
and all them
Brad
Kardashians
looks
copied
so
off.
cute.
and it just whew, went downhill after that.
I would never thought I'd see the Brad pregnant.
I'm
Stay
still
out of
not
the
ready for.
shade room, Keno. Damn.
She all excited because she felt the baby kick.
Okay, so
It's
this
so
this
Keno.
cute. Okay,
I
I'm leaving
know.
it. I'm leaving. I'm
Walmart
leaving.
removes offensive T-shirt from stores after going viral on Twitter. So
What the
the
hell
shirt
is offensive?
it says okay, so it's got the big RE, and then you got
Mhm.
cycle, use, new, and think. Recycle, reuse, renew, and rethink. But if you take the letters and go down, CUNT,
I need to go find that shirt. I need that shirt ASAP.
and there's a big uproar about the cunt shirt.
And let me guess, who's upset?
Ooh, take
Karen.
a guess.
Cause bitch, that's you. That's what you call a white. Okay, kids, if you don't know, you want to piss a white woman off. I'm gonna give you a little tea, honey. If you want to piss a white woman off, call that bitch and see you next Tuesday and see what happens.
Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Honey, that bitch her head will fucking pop off her body and spin, and she'll get all nasty and wicked with you and call the police on you. How dare you speak to me in such manner?
I can't breathe. He called me. I can't
The
even say it.
audacity.
Oh, the caucasity of it all. Oh my God. I mean, I've been called a Karen. I've been called racist, but I've never been called a. Oh God.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh my God. Shh.
Hold me, please.
I
I can't breathe.
I was staring at this picture for like 5 minutes because I was like, what is the controversy? I
That's
don't
what
get
I
it.
was like. I don't see nothing wrong with the shirt.
I was like, okay, recycle, reuse. I'm like, does it say retard? I don't know.
Recunt.
Recunty. I don't know. And I was like, oh. Okay, that's what we're doing.
I'm telling you, I gave y'all some free tea. So you ever want to piss a white woman off, call her and see you next Tuesday and see what happens.
In my face. He called me and see you next Thursday in my face.
Could you put it on?
He sprayed on my face, huh?
I can't breathe.
Oh, God. Where's my trade?
It's in my eyes.
They put it directly in my face.
Hold me, please.
Oh, God.
The fact that lady said, "Nah, you good," after he said that shit.
Suck it up, bitch. Gladly. Let's see. Okay, this is just stupid, which I love. Would you cop this Mason Margiela luxury face mask retailing at 510 US American ass dollars?
Bitch, that's a plastic Walmart bag over.
Dumbass, materialistic, stupid fuck will purchase this shit just to say that they got a Margiela mask.
Target or Walmart bag
$250 on it.
Like,
bitch, take your ass to the fucking beauty supply and get a fucking bonnet and put that shit on backwards, bitch. You get that shit for $2. Go sit down.
Matter of fact, go in your grandma's drawer and get some of her pantyhose and just go ahead and put that on your face.
There you go.
Do you remember?
Pantyhose.
Do you remember? I don't remember if it was YSL. It was one of those high-end brands, but they were selling do-rags at one point.
Yes.
Stop culture vulturing. Okay.
No, do you remember the white lady who discovered bonnets?
Slide. Show the black one. Show the black one.
Do y'all remember the white lady? This is like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. She came out with a luxury brand of bonnets with Ethiopian silk and you know, it was designed to keep your hair in place. And she was just sitting with her girlfriends one day and they were talking about how they can't keep their feathered hair in place. And it was like, you know what? I have just a solution for this. And she was selling them bitches for like $150.
Yeah, girl, bye. And she quickly stopped selling them shits quick when they drug her ass for culture vulturing. Okay,
quickly
drug that bitch
quickly.
But show the black one real quick.
Black what?
On that same one, on that same slide, the second slide.
Oh,
it's that clear one, and then there's a black one.
Oh, let's see. Oh, okay.
I want to point something out.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
Let me point something out real quick. If you had a bomb ass fucking hat on top of that bitch and you slid up in somebody's fume, you fly. Just like that. You be fly.
But you know where this came from though, right?
Somebody else would say that'd be another form of blackface.
Beyonce did this on the Run tour. She did this exact same thing.
Hence why I say, if you had a bomb ass hat to put over that bitch, you would be styling. Oh my god! But just go get you some pantyhose and do it yourself. Thank you kindly.
You want to be fancy? Put some rhinestones and some CZs on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Or get you a faceter and put on top.
You know, fascinators are making a comeback. You know what? I had another one. Where did it go? I can't find it. But anyway, Tasha Scott.
BB stay with some shit. Look,
there you go.
See what I'm talking about? Okay, let me go this way. Maybe go this way. Okay. See what I'm talking about? You see why I said you get a bomb ass hat and throw on that bitch and you be selling and profiling.
It's giving rich new widow realness.
Sometimes I put it on. I tell my husband, just know I'm ready.
How did he die?
On top of me.
I love us. Okay. Tasha Scott on Watch What Happens Live this Sunday. Mama. Clearing up the miscommunication about her open marriage, saying that she didn't mean that they had an open marriage. They had open communication within their marriage.
It's still, you know what? I'm gonna shut up.
Even though you said verbatim out of your mouth that we have an open marriage, I'm aware of everything that happens, which was in connection with the rumors that Rocky Balboa had multiple women's in the Atlanta area. So if you say you have an open marriage and you know everything that's going on, that's going to lead me to believe that you have an open marriage.
Right, sure did.
What I need from you is understanding of the English language and that words mean things.
Relationship, communication. Relationship, communication. Relationship, communication are two different fucking words, bitch, with two different fucking meanings. So you told the truth in the beginning. You and your husband have an open relationship. He
Well,
likes to fuck on other bitches. You like to fuck on other bitches.
Now that you receive some lashing and some, ooh, that's not good. Now you want to say, oh, it was misconstrued.
No, only you can misconstrue the words that come out of your mouth. You said open relationship. And then when you got backlash from your good old church folks, it's now open communication.
wanna have in the car with you.
Can't sell gospel albums if you got an open marriage.
Woo, Jesus. You can't sell gospel albums if you're stealing your sister money.
Oh, and your sister provided receipts. That's what did it for me.
Oh yeah, didn't it come out that your husband receiving kickbacks for concerts that he tried to set up and
got another bitch pregnant?
Well. Just saying.
I see an episode of what was that show with Judge Toller?
Marriage Boot Camp.
Yup. I see an episode for them. I don't know if Judge Toller is going to do it anymore because she's still mourning her husband. But
when did he die?
Like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
You know who? What? They need to give Ayana her show back and let her deal with couples.
No,
she'll get to the bottom of that shit.
She said she was done with it.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
The smile that she had right before she did that, she was like, not on my watch.
You will not do that to your sister. Not in front of me.
You are gutter snipe.
Baby, she used to eat when Ayana used to eat Keisha Cole's sister ass up.
When she called Neffy a gutter snipe, and Neffy didn't know what it was at first, but she knew it didn't sound good.
What forever lives in infamy for me is when her and Tamar got into it.
Ooh. But
I cackled. That entire episode.
As much as I hated Tamar when she was in that mess, when she called that whole Rhonda, she said, I don't know who Rhonda talking
to. Honey, I was waiting on Miss Evelyn. Now, Tamar, you stop it. Because Miss Evelyn was finna slap the piss out of her.
Pretty much.
For being disrespectful.
Ooh. Matter of fact, I think that whole thing was supposed to be like a multi-part episode. I think they only got through one episode because it just fell apart after like that first day.
Tamar showed her ass.
And then she leave.
Yeah.
Like
and
next
then she
day.
was late coming back.
Right.
And Ayala was pissed off. She was like, everybody was here on time.
She was like, you know what? I ain't got to deal with this. Nope. She was like, matter of fact, we're done.
You know when Ayana is done is when she calls you beloved.
Well, beloved.
When she starts with the beloved, she done with your ass. She's basically calling you a bitch to your face, but she's calling you beloved. Look here now, beloved.
She said, well, beloved, I don't function and I can't function in mess and mediocrity. So I'm just going to pack my camera crew and we're going to leave. And you be blessed and be well.
Beloved.
Beloved.
Yeah.
Beloved. I do miss Ian to fix my life.
Honey, that used to be a good little cackle.
But she said she couldn't deal with all the toxicity that came within, of course, backlash from social media and stuff like that. And then, you know, you write into us saying you want us to help you out. And you've seen the show before. You know what it consists of. You know that these tactics and methods are not conventional. And yet, when you get on here and we propose an unconventional method, you want to act shocked and surprised. And you like, I didn't come here for this. And you're not about to embarrass me. You knew exactly what you were walking into. So I don't know why you acting brand new.
Ayana is like,
sing these lyrics to Harriet Tubman.
Pop my butt. Pop my butt.
Pop your butt.
Ayana reminds me of Steve Wilkos and Dr. Phil wrapped in one.
Pop my butt.
Pop my butt.
But I'm mad she was squinting like, pop my butt.
Pop my butt.
Like you don't know your lyrics.
Pop. She don't. She just get in there and say dumb shit. She's an idiot.
Okay, so I don't blame Tamar because she did more damage than good, opening up old wounds she can't heal. But it was necessary to open up these old wounds that weren't healed, that are direct causes for you acting out and lashing out the way you are. So we were going to have to revisit these moments and these traumatic periods in order to be able to gain control over them instead of letting them control you. So
on a side note,
a necessary evil.
I hated the way they treated Tracy.
Oh yeah.
They treated Tracy like she was a bald-headed stepchild of the family.
Oh yeah.
And I wonder how they feel now she gone.
Oh,
now it's Tracy, my sister, my beloved sister. No, bitch. You was trying to fight your sister at some point.
And Tracy was gonna tag that ass if you gave her
the real. Out of all of them, Tracy was the realest one.
Because I forget what tape they had that one scene and Tamar was popping off and Tracy was sitting right next to her and this was Tamar and she said something. She said, well, what you gonna do about it? And leaned in that shoulder. What you gonna do about it?
Like, not a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
She was like, well, I'm right here.
I remember there was one scene when Evelyn and Tracy was getting into it, and I think they were trying to have like a little talk, and Tracy was just like, well, I don't want to talk about nothing. And Evelyn was just like, Tracy.
That's what they were at lunch with Evelyn's supposed boyfriend at the time. They was meeting him, and she was acting the ass in front of company. And Evelyn was like, you could just leave. Well, fine, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
And then she did some real passive aggressive like, Tata, you have a wonderful day.
Yeah, she did some stupid shit, leave it out. Yeah. But yeah, I hated how they treated Tracy. They Tracy bad.
She, out of all of them, she had the most successful marriage.
Oh yeah.
She had the most congruent family unit. Because her and was Kevin was married for almost 30 years?
Yeah.
Son in wedlock. And got married. They were actually the most functional out of all the Braxtons in their relationships. Everybody had a divorce.
Oh yeah. Tamar was until she got on that show. But that's another conversation on another day.
It is. Yeah, but they definitely downplayed her and stuff like that. And that was some stuff she never healed from either. When they when the sisters went on ahead and did the album without her because she ended up pregnant.
Yeah.
And so Trina, Tamar, and Tawanda went on and became the Braxtons and did the album that went double cement. But, you know, she was hurt by that and she never got over that.
Can I just say, watching the Braxtons over the years, Trina has expanded a lot. No Sade.
Or expanded?
Expanded.
Yeah.
No Sade, because she used to be the littlest one besides Tamar.
No, Tawanda was the look.
Oh, that's right.
Tawanda.
Wanda was the skinniest one.
So why does Tawanda not have hair now?
This is Tawanda.
Yeah, she was tiny, but
Tawanda.
Trina and her Canadian talking ass is big now.
Tawanda cut her hair in solidarity with Tracy. When Tracy was going through her thing, I think Tracy lost her hair, and Tawanda cut her hair to kind of stand by her sister.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because that last picture of Tracy was at her son's wedding, so
yeah, she looked like
she still kind of had hair, and that's why I say with people with pictures, like that one with Anthony Anderson a couple months ago when he was going to I think it was Ellen or whatever, but he looked tiny, and people are so quick to assume, oh, he's sick, he's this, he's that, but he had diabetes.
Right.
And when you lose a lot of weight on diabetes, it happens fast. And you still got your head, and you look a little. Remember, your face and your head don't lose weight.
Right.
Just your body. So when you lose a lot of weight like that, your head still looks bigger than your body.
Your skull ain't going nowhere.
Everything else is sunk in, So everybody was like, "Oh, he's sick, he's sick, he's sick." When I seen Tracy, like, we should have learned from Chadwick.
Yeah.
You can't assume everyone is sick because they lost a lot of weight. They could have just lost a lot of weight, and he could be the healthiest that for his body type. I say that about Anthony Anderson because I had to tell one of my friends, I was like, you can't just assume he's sick. He's diabetic. He had to lose weight. When you lose that first set of weight from me, I know for a fact, when you use that first set of weight from being diabetic, you look tiny. You look sick because you're not, first of all, you're not used to, you lose a whole person basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's people see you and go, oh my God, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just had to lose X amount of weight for my health. Okay, cool. But everybody, niggas is quick to go, oh, he's sick. He got the cancer. He dying. He gonna be dead next week. Like, you don't know. And I guess saying that, going back to Tracy, you just never expected. I just always thought that she just lost the weight because she's always been, even when she was on the show, she was just always.
She was a healthy size.
Yeah, she was healthy, but she was trying to lose that little extra bit of weight. And you see her and you go, oh, damn, you lost it, but you lost a little more. But we're gonna, yeah. But if you looked at that picture, she did have a stent in her chest. And you were like, oh, shit. Anybody knows, you see somebody with a stent in their chest, just know that's their tap for chemo.
Mm.
That could be their either their tap for chemo or their what's losing my mind? Oh, I'm losing my mind. I can't. Yeah, or for their dialysis. Some people get a stent. Some people have it in their arm. Some people have it under here.
Yeah.
Some people have it in their chest. It's just, it's wherever they can get that line in. But I figured it was something else when you could see that stent. She tried to hide it with her dress, but you couldn't. It was still poking through. It's just sad.
Yeah, I think that's why everybody. Oh shit! Stop. Was all grieving and sad and stuff online because it was like they knew how they treated a sister when she was here.
Yeah.
Now.
Shit, yeah, especially Tamar.
Now you can't get that back. You can't make
none of that shit back. Because Tamar was horrible to Tracy. Point blank and period. She was horrible to Tracy.
Even to the point, where was it? This is some years ago. Tracy's birthday, and the same day, was it Atlanta or somebody? They was making it Tamar Braxton Day, and she was like, "Yeah, it's your birthday and all, but what? Y'all can't celebrate me. I mean, it's National Tamar Day."
Yeah,
this was Tamar Day in one zip code. This whole birthday all across the globe. Yeah. All right, let's see. I'm gonna find me one more Hawt Toppits
Tap it.
because
I tried to give you one, but you ain't hear me.
you just jumping ahead and
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
get us
jumping
ready.
ahead, you know.
Ah,
Let's see. La 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 la. Let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Most of the stuff I don't care about.
Oh, can I side note something real quick? Can I add something?
Of course.
One of my favorite shows is about to be ruined
Hmm.
because they
what
done
show?
casted Kim fucking Kardashian.
Oh, American Horror Story.
What the
Bitch,
what
I
the
know you lying.
hell no?
Nah, it's true.
Hell no.
Oh, see, I stopped watching that shit years ago.
That
Yeah.
bitch can't
I
even
can't.
keep her legs closed. So how the hell is she gonna carry a 12 season show, a 12 episode show?
You remember what she did in Tyler Perry Temptation? Nothing.
I mean, oh my god. What are you gonna do?
Bravo! Bravo! Wonderful work. Okay, I found my last topic.
Fucking
I was
ain't
trying to
acting.
find this.
That's all I'm saying.
Jason Momoa.
Okay. Cameron slams homophobic claims after his Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors post. I have no problem with anyone gay. So he posted a picture of one of the pictures they did for a magazine when they were promoting Creed 3, when they were, like a brotherly embrace. And he posted this picture and said, "This is the reason why I didn't watch Creed 3." And so, accordingly, people came after that ass by being homophobic. And they lit them comments up and they lit his page up. And now he wanted to come back saying, I don't have anything against homosexuals. That wasn't the reason why.
Then why'd you say it?
But you literally posted this picture and said the reason I didn't go see Creed.
But that's not homophobic.
It's not homophobic, no.
Why would
Cameron,
you even
you
put
wear pink
that out
fucking
there?
fur. Shut your ass up.
Talking
You should
about
have the same thing
responding,
about you. You're the only man I know who likes pink like that.
and they lit into that ass about his pink era.
So he need to shut the fuck up. If you didn't mean it to be homophobic, then why post it?
He
See,
said,
here's the thing.
he responded, said, Cameron said, "Who said anything about gay? I just said I didn't see the movie because of this pice, supposed to be pick." And then the shrugging emoji. You thinking about something gay, which I have no problem with anyone gay.
Obviously, you do.
Mm-mm-mm.
I see two beautiful black men.
And as someone who, is open to love from anybody, this picture did not even turn me on because I got the jest in which it was taken. It was taken in brotherhood and brotherly love.
You want to talk about a turn on? You got to go find the Ebony Magazine Valentine's Day edition with Jonathan Majors with them thick thighs and them tight shorts.
I seen it. Okay, side
What
note.
was you looking at? Nothing.
Why? So who has the better, thicker thighs in Black Hollywood? Jonathan Majors or M'Baku?
Ooh, Baku. That's a different kind of dark chocolate right there.
Mufasa! I'm just saying, you get them in a leg wrestling match.
Yeah, I almost got in trouble watching Black Panther too because I kept going.
But yeah, like, sir, just because you afraid to embrace another brother or afraid to show the emotions that you don't have, stop portraying that and perpetrating that on everything.
Right. But at the end of the day, you did that and you said that because you wanted attention.
Because ain't nobody been checking for Cameron since, what, 2002?
Since Horse and Carriage.
See, I gave him a little more credit. I was going to say, old boy and hey, ma,
Hey, Poppy.
during the Dipset era, the early aughts.
Yeah, but ain't nobody checking for camera. Nobody.
Horse and Carriage.
And my love's for hire.
And makes it better.
And gunshots forever.
Ain't nobody checking for him neither.
Pastor Mace.
His 7 head.
Pastor Mace.
Pastor Mace.
Pastor Mason Bethel, who is a pastor, but said he'll whoop Diddy's ass. All right.
And he's still holding on that hair, and that hairline sitting way back here, looking like a peanut M&M shell cracked.
Yes, I did do the Horse and Carriage, and my love's for hire. And we're gonna rise to the top.
Oh, the 90s can't be beat. I promise you.
No.
Nick Carter sued for sexual assault, accused of drugging, giving STD to a woman.
Boo.
Ooh.
No Caucasus news.
And on that,
Female singer. What
Speaking of
female
Caucasians,
singer? Melissa.
does anyone here watch Vanderpump Rules?
I know.
Holy shit.
Wait,
That is
who the
some
hell
of
is Melissa Schumann?
That is some of the messiest ass white folks on the Bravo TV.
Mm-hmm. She always carrying around her dog, and she in the restaurant, the bars with her dog. I'm good. Thank you. I'm trying to get myself psyched up for the return of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Where's Orange County?
I've never watched Orange County.
Now you talking about some overprivileged Caucasian white women who be acting ghetto as fuck? That's OC. Vicky is like a nigress. She's like a white black girl. She is fucking crazy. And so is Tamara. Tamara just don't give a fuck.
I've only watched Atlanta, of course, Potomac. I've come in and out on Jersey, but that was really about it. And I think I peeped 1 or 2 episodes of Salt Lake City.
No, Poppy. Beverly Hills.
You gotta watch Utah. That shit is.
The girl from Beverly Hills was married to Kelsey Grammer. Camille. That's the one who gets into it with Kyle all the time. You're such a fucking liar, Camille.
No,
you gotta watch Real Housewives of Utah.
Trixie and Katya always say, shut your filthy mouth, you beast. Beast. How dare you?
You beast. That had to have been the greatest scene from Beverly Hills between Lisa Rinna, Kim Richards, and Elaine Davidson. Now, mind you, 2 of these bitches are on soap operas.
Right.
And Kim Richards tells the girl, she says, "No one's talking to you, beast." And then Elaine goes, "Beast? How dare you?" Like she went to straight soap opera actress mode. And then Kim turns to Lisa Rinna and goes,
I gotta pull that clip up.
"Oh my God, that was the ghettoest shit ever. And I've been watching them bitches ever since."
Shut your fucking mouth, you beast.
We're not going to talk about the husbands. Bitch, don't you talk about my husband. I will fucking kill you. Like, Lisa Rinna is a gangster.
Ain't that when she knocked over the glasses and stuff?
No, she broke the fucking glass on the table. She pulled a Mariah.
Let's see, here it is. Okay, for copywriting purposes, I will not be showing the video. I will just be playing the audio. Let's see, share instead.
How dare you?
You came into my home. And I apologize.
Oh, wait, here you go.
And in 3 years. Actually, you didn't. I don't like you. Guess what? I don't particularly like you either. Good. I can't find one damn thing to like about you right now in the moment. I've never found one thing to like about you. I did nothing. From your hair, your face, your attitude. I don't know where this is coming from.
Crazy.
is pure evil.
What is wrong with you? Kyle, shut up. You should have said right from the beginning. In 3 years, I have been okay. I can't tell him to blame you like this.
You can always act like this, Kim.
You want me to defend you even though you're acting like that?
I've
never needed you to defend me because you've never had.
Kim, yes, I have. She does defend you, Kim. She does defend you 1,000%.
She defends me more than you do. Kathy would not ever act like this. Kathy would have my back like a real sister. You have been doing this to me for years.
It's not okay to talk to your sister or anyone like that.
You don't understand the relationship.
No, I don't, but it's not okay to talk to anyone like that.
Kyle for me. It's Kyle for me, though.
Yeah, it's not okay.
Why don't you have a piece of bread and maybe you'll calm down a little?
Shame on you. Disgusting, Kim.
Please, can I interfere 1 second? I understand your sensitivity because you've worked really hard for 3 years. When I talked to her, she said, Yolanda, I've lost 2 brothers-in-laws. My husband has only been sober for 3 years.
Oh, wait, excuse me.
That's
Did you
part
just say
when the
that?
shit goes down is when Kyle runs out the fucking restaurant.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Don't you ever don't touch my husband.
Just saying. Don't ever. You don't want out for everybody to know. You better watch what you talk about me, or everybody will know.
Never.
Everybody will know.
My husband.
Everybody will know.
You understand that?
Everybody will go after my husband. You don't want.
Yeah.
She lies about me. All I said was I was going to tell the truth about her. She's lying about me.
Never.
Everybody will know.
My husband.
Everybody will know.
You understand that?
Everybody will
Go
know.
after my
Everybody will know what you don't want.
You don't hear my husband ever. I lost my marble.
Your sister get into it with bitches, and the bitch that threw a glass at her. You run your fucking ass out the restaurant. No, bitch. No. When I tell you, when I first watched that shit, I gagged. I gagged for days.
She was like, no. Oh God. Oh, that's funny. Wait. She said, oh no.
Atlanta could never.
Let's see. Oh, here it is.
Everything I worked for is gold.
He said, no, wait, no, not me.
I'm not talking to you.
And I'm
Shut your f***ing mouth. I've had enough of you, you beast.
Beast?
Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare you?
I've had enough of you, you fucking beast.
Honey, the soap opera Aline came out. How dare you?
Carl was like, no, hell no.
Somebody else holding this bitch back, and your ass run out the fucking restaurant like
I mean, out the door. Looking over her shoulder like, I'll see y'all later.
She said, you don't talk about it. We don't want to talk about the husbands.
She said, hold me, please.
I be telling y'all, Beverly Hills be having it going on.
Oh God, that was funny.
You think these bitches is up on the upper echelon, and you think they have some manners and good sense. Hell no. And I will say on a side note, now that Garcella's on the show, she's kind of brought the energy down a little bit.
Actually.
She's not everybody accountable for the shit that they say.
Oh, look at her being responsible and reasonable. Who does that?
Garcelle.
It's rude. You're fancy. Fancy doesn't do stuff like that.
Let's not talk about the husbands. You don't want out there what you don't want out there.
Oh, God.
But it's messy because Lisa Rinna is married to Harry Hamlin. Harry Hamlin used to be married to Nicolette Sheridan. They've been approaching Nicolette to join the show for the last 3 years.
Ain't she like 90? She was old as hell on Desperate Housewives. I mean, she still looked decent, but
she was old as shit then. Yes.
She was old then. That was what, 20 years ago?
30, wasn't it? I don't know. She old as hell. But yeah, I don't really watch. I don't know about Atlanta this season. The Besides Drew Sidora and her bullshit, I don't know. You know, it's not the same. Somebody needs to have a kumbaya with Andy and Nene. I'm sorry.
Ain't never gonna happen.
I just both of them
She
queens need to swallow their pride and just work it out.
Nah, she burnt that bridge, tried to tape it up, and then burnt it again.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you getting on national TV talking about Andy Cohen is racist and Bravo was racist and blah blah blah. Even if it's true, you can't get on there saying that about the network and the network here and then expect everything to be kumbaya.
Nah, Tay, she quit. She's not on this season. Last season was her last season, Lisa Rinna.
Oh.
She was the shit stirrer.
Wasn't she part of that whole thing where people were sending racist messages to Garcelle's son on Instagram?
No, that was Diana.
Oh.
That was Diana. Lisa Rinna just has an honest mouth. Like, she says what everybody's thinking but's not supposed to say, and she catches hell for it.
Maybe, sidestepping, maybe we can ask Mother Mackerel Methuselah to talk to Andy and put in some good words for Nene, since they bosom buddies, and
I'm waiting for my soul to come back in my body. Hold on. Oh my gosh, Didi. Do any of you guys watch Love is Blind?
Mm-mm.
Messy. Trifling. And they not white either.
Oh yeah. Ain't that on the same channel as what
Netflix?
Also Netflix.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
This season is the messiest of all. I've been watching shit for 4 seasons. This is the messiest fucking season. When I tell you, messy
got you crazy.
I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna give you a smidget of how messy it is.
I like a smidget. Go ahead.
Somebody didn't disclose that they had the heebie-jeebies until they found. So the other said person found the heebie-jeebie medication in their bag.
Oh.
And you know the heebie-jeebies that don't go away ever.
It does not. Unless you Magic Johnson.
But the person who has said heebie-jeebies looks like a man, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yep.
The Herb Medicals.
Yep. Damn. If you just happen to glance, just started season 4, episode 1.
I might have to check it out.
Messy.
I need some new messy.
I guarantee you, Didi, by the time you get to episode 5, you'll be done texted or called me. Asking me, what the fuck did I just watch?
This is the gift that keeps on giving. And giving and giving and giving. Merry Christmas.
Love is Blind, season 4, Netflix.
I'm going to check it out.
The finale is Friday. Taking off of work just so I can sit in the bed and watch it.
Oh, it must be good if you're doing that.
Or I get up at 3 a.m. and watch it. But, yeah.
Has anyone watched the newest season of Power yet? How is it? I got the episodes on my DVR. I just haven't kicked into them yet.
This last one that came on, it's about to go down, dude. Because, okay, you watched last season, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know Zeke got killed, right?
Ooh, that hurt my heart. But yeah.
You know who killed Zeke, right?
I forgot. The daddy.
Guess who figures the fuck out who
Kane.
did it? Huh?
Kane.
Oh, he finds out like episode 2. And is holding that shit against him.
Of course, because he crazy as hell.
It's when the mama finds out this Friday it's gonna go down.
When good old redhead Mary J find out.
I was like this at the end of the episode.
Monet about to strap on them boots.
She already had to put work in last episode. I need you to catch up.
All right.
I was right there with her. I had my gun out too, talking about what we doing.
Is old girl dead?
Who?
Light skin?
No.
Lauren?
No.
She's not?
No.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
When we saw her, she had been.
You gotta watch the first episode.
She ain't dead.
Watch the episode.
I thought she was a goner.
It's who has her is the key.
Oh, okay.
I'll be waiting for your texts.
I think I'm about to go to Tim Hortons because I got a sweet tooth. I'm gonna give me a donut and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna play the first 2 episodes. And yeah, okay. So with that being said, I'm about to get the hell off of here because I got things to do. BB Aquino, thank you for being my panel for Hawt Toppits. Chatters and the chatterization, I love y'all. And final review of SWV and Escape. I'm gonna try for tomorrow, most likely Thursday.
Pause real quick. So you know Jodeci is going on tour, right?
With the SWV, yes.
And with Drew Hill, right?
Yes.
Why they ain't headlining?
Who ain't headlining?
SWV. Why they not headlining with Jodeci?
Are they co-headlining? Okay, y'all letting yourselves get played because
that's Jodeci's tour. Somebody put a video out there talking about this is the shows Escape does. This is the shows that SWV does. SWV was performing at an amusement park. And Escape was like on the main stage. I'm like, I can't.
I try to be there.
But how is it that Drew Hill has more hits than Jodeci, though?
I don't know. They might be even.
And are we getting all of Jodeci or just 3 members?
I was getting ready to ask that because last time I checked, JoJo was having some issues.
But the video that they put out, it said all 4 of them were going to be on there. And Devontae was in the video too.
Now, just because all 4 of them are going to be there, does that mean all 4 of them are going to perform on stage?
This is true.
Because
I saw that video with JoJo too. He was like struggling.
Because we can wheel him out for a quick little verse on Lately and then put him back in the green room till we done.
But what is Devontae going to do?
What has Devontae ever done other than produce?
Tinkle on the piano?
Be light-skinned and bright-eyed?
Right. And yeah, B, why are there 13 members of Drew Hill?
Okay, so let's break this down, shall we? So we had our initial 4, okay? And then Wood Rock, aka Woody, decided that he wanted to go and be gospel. He wanted to find Jesus. Okay. So then we had Scola. We got him back. Then Woody decided he wanted to come back. So then we had 5 members. Then Woody got into an on-air argument and was like, y'all can kiss my ass. And so he left, and then Scola left eventually, and then we got the 2 dudes from Playa.
What happened to Jazz?
Oh yeah, forgot about Jazz. Jazz had some he had some rehab issues, and then he had some weight issues that was
First of all, something ain't adding up. You can't
he couldn't do that.
You can't and have weight issues.
He couldn't do that. Tell me, well, you know, it was hurting them knees. So yeah. So Jazz, like, yeah, be Nicole. Jazz is in and out, depending. So we got Cisco, Nokia, who don't do a damn thing but just stand there. He look a hot ass mess these days.
He look like he's smoking that shit.
Woo! Nokia. Then we got the two dudes from Player. And I think they found a fifth person to kind of substitute for Jazz. Because Jazz be in and out.
Who's gonna sing April Showers? That's all I need to know. And these are the times.
These are the times. I just need.
And Never Make a Promise. That's Jazz's song.
I need How Deep Is Your Love, and I need
Beauty.
We're not making love no more. We're not even trying.
That's a Cisco song.
Yes.
That's a Cisco song. That don't count.
And I need the remix of In My Bed. But they was
You wanna dance? I can make you dance.
You know.
If you wanna move, I can make you move. Drew Hill. Yeah.
Got this feeling I can't turn.
Oh, 5 Steps is my shit. Yeah.
5 steps
from eternity.
We were 4 steps. 4 steps of love and 3 wishes.
Man. So yeah, it's Jodeci, SWV, and Drew Hill, and somebody else.
But I'm mad because SWV has the most hits out of all of them.
This is true.
How Jesus be a headliner?
Be the wheel and the fence. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you who's on that damn tour. Hold on.
Okay, here we go. Wait, I gotta share my screen again. I don't know if y'all can see it. So we got so Scola is back.
Okay.
Then we got Black and Smoke from Player.
Oh, rest in peace, Static Major.
Nokia, Jazz is included, and the new guy, Tao. That's what.
Oh, Jazz look bad, y'all. Yeah, Jazz looks bad. Nokia look a damn mess too.
Jazz actually does not look bad though.
He looks old.
He looks like he lost some weight.
I can't see. Zoom in.
No. Are you on Insta, Didi?
Yeah.
Go to Mr. Dalvin's page. It's Mr. Dalvin. And he has this video of them announcing this tour. And I want you to look at fucking JoJo.
I don't want to.
You need to. Devontae looked bad too. Remember back in the day, Devontae used to be fine.
That's what y'all used to say.
He used to be fine.
I guess.
But he aged bad. On that shit or something.
It was y'all was just hypnotized by the eyes and the light skin.
Because he was, remember back then, light skin was popping.
I mean, I've always popped, but you know. But I'm an anomaly, so.
There it is.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's the JODECI. Now, exciting news to share with y'all. And guess what? Y'all, Jodeci tour. Lane. Our own tour. Get with JoJo, Devontae, Casey, Mr. Dalvin. It's all 4. Can't wait to see y'all, baby. We ready? Glad y'all been still supporting Jodeci. We love you. We all 4 coming. Yo City, be there, be square. We out. Peace. Jodeci for life, baby.
JoJo looks so old.
In my
Casey's the oldest brother. Casey is the oldest brother.
In My Face, though, JoJo looked like they got him from the home for a day pass, and they propped him up
Yes.
in the chair. And did Devontae say anything, or was he just there?
He was just there. I guess in the beginning he was just like.
It's bad when KC looks better than.
And KC is the older brother.
And he was the one. He needed a sandwich, and for 5 cents a day, you could feed the starving child in Africa.
But I don't know if you remember Celebrity Boot Camp, and when JoJo was on there, he had like a really, really bad drinking problem, and it was so bad they had to escort him off the show to a facility because his body was just failing. That is so sad.
Wow.
But when I saw JoJo, I was just like, ooh.
And KC was the one I was worried about.
I think Devontae aged bad.
You was already 5 pounds, and then you start drinking and doing other things. It's like, oh, baby. But he done put on some adult man weight, and he looks pretty good.
Yeah, KC. I think KC had a wake up call, but JoJo keeps relapsing.
That's tragic.
Yeah, but Jazz looks old. Maybe it's just not a good picture.
I'm just, because I used to look at Nokia like, okay, I see why they hired you. You a quiet freak, you just in the background.
Yeah.
Just,
if you ever seen Drew Hill, Drew Hill live?
Giving seductive eyes and stuff like that. Okay, I get you.
He does the nasty shit on stage during their shows.
And now we got this mess. His Instagram is very George Clinton on meth to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has dreads now. He's like,
and they colored. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do some research now.
I was like, what's wrong with you?
What's his Instagram?
Oh, conveniently, you've gotten rid of all your pictures. Let's see, because he had some multicolored faux hawk dreads.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Like someone said in a comment, like B. Nicole said, Nokia really did write a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of like Devontae. He did write a lot of their songs. Cry for You is one of my personal favorites. But my absolute favorite Jodeci song is You and I.
Beast. How dare you?
How dare you?
See, that's not the Nokia I remember.
Has he got his nails polished?
Yeah.
That's a thing for men now. Okay.
I can't get into it, but yeah.
I seen a dude with a whole like overlay.
I can't do it.
I'm like, oh, okay. And gel color, okay. You and I, you know what, JR, okay, real shit. I gotta tell you the history of the song You and I. Every song of You and I, every version of You and I has been my favorite. Starting with the Stevie Wonder's version of You and I that Michael sang on Good Times. I walked down the aisle to that because that was my mom's favorite song, was Stevie Wonder's You and I. Me and Mama and Stevie used to have this good connection. Oh, here we are. Okay. And then Jodeci happens to come out with You and I. And I don't know if you've ever heard that. It's on their first album, but it's one of those songs that you sing loudly at the top of your voice in the shower, around the house, in the car. It's a car concert song, straight up. And I just love it. Every You and I is just
together.
You and I. Okay. If you don't know about the Stevie version, I can't help you.
I can't get the image of Michael Evans in his bow tie and his afro singing that. It's in my head now. Thank you.
Because originally my husband was not going to allow me to walk down the aisle to Internationals Players Anthem from UGK, and he said that wasn't going to. No, I couldn't hold my heart 3 stacks. I couldn't. No.
Didn't you already have on Chuck's?
I did. So I wasn't allowed. So we just happened to be watching Good Times one night, and Michael was singing, and I was like, wait a minute, that's a Stevie Wonder song. And so I went and pulled it up, and I was like, oh, that's my shit. And I said, that's one of my favorite songs. Okay.
You and I.
You and I. Sorry.
I came with y'all.
Yeah, my husband said I wouldn't have been cute talking about Bun B talking about need a choosy lover, never fuck without a rubber. That wouldn't have been cute going down the aisle.
I mean, wouldn't be my first choice, you know.
But it was the end of an era.
It was a choice. The choice was made.
That's what I wanted to do. Come out with the Pimp C part. Yeah. My bitch a choosy lover, never fuck without a rubber. Under the cover, running on the dresser, ride the compressor. Okay. Get the most, not the lesser. Hoes like to fuck for $40 in the club. Okay, I'm sorry.
You
ain't no pimp, you a fairy.
Again, not my first choice of, you know.
My dad would have had a fit.
My bride is going to walk down to, you know.
My dad would have had an absolute fucking fit.
You know. You know, I wonder why they call you bitch might have been a better choice. I don't know.
Wonder why they call you bitch. Or Apache's gangster bitch.
Well, my babies, it's been fun. It's been real tonight.
This wasn't allowed.
Yes, me and the reform gangster bitch, we're getting ready to log off of here.
But my wedding party did dance to Down for My Niggas, though.
But that's the reception. That's different. You expect me to be hood. My sister, in her full Brandy as Cinderella ball gown dress, got down on the floor and did the crybaby. So, you know.
But you know what we walked into the reception to? Beyonce's version of Getting to the Money. I was getting to the money. Everybody mad. This is Getting to the Money. Everybody mad first.
That's another macro song.
That's why all my brides. That's why we all wore Chucks, because we wanted to get our party on. Till we slipped out the porta potty, but that's a whole nother.
Say good night, BB.
Good night, LaQuisha.
I love you guys. We'll be back on in the next day or so.
I missed all of you. I'll try to be in Discord.
All right.